Good morning. I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research, and this is your morning market alert for Tuesday, July 26th. Jen Amos is off today. We're looking at a relatively flat open on Wall Street as investors digest another round of corporate earnings and await data on the housing market and consumer confidence. Investors may proceed cautiously in the absence of any progress on the debt ceiling talks in Washington. After failing to reach a compromise deal, Republicans and Democrats are now preparing rival plans to increase the government's borrowing limit and cut the deficit. But we're now just a week away from August 2nd, when the Treasury Department says the U.S. could begin defaulting on its debt obligations. Uncertainty over the outcome of the debate continues to weigh on the dollar, and traders are selling out of treasuries, pushing yields higher. On the economic front, Standard & Poor's just released its Case-Shiller Index of home prices in 20 major U.S. cities. I'll bring you those numbers after the opening bell. Then later this morning, we'll get a look at June new home sales, along with the Conference Board's reading of consumer confidence in July. It's expected to decline for the third straight month. Three big names headline today's earnings calendar, including one member of the Dow Industrials. 3M matched estimates with a slight improvement in its quarterly profit, and revenue rose 14%. The maker of everything from Post-it notes to industrial adhesives also raised the low end of its full-year guidance by 5 cents a share. Investors seem unimpressed, though. 3M shares are dropping 3% in the pre-market. But Ford Motor is set to open 2% higher. The automaker reported an 8% drop in its second quarter profit, but revenue rose 13%. Ford said it expects its market share in the U.S. and Europe to improve over last year's levels. And keep an eye on United Parcel Service today. UPS posted a 26% jump in net income on an 8% increase in revenue. Both numbers were slightly ahead of estimates. Meanwhile, disappointing results from BP and UBS are dragging the European markets lower. And after today's closing bell, Amazon.com will report its quarterly earnings. That's the latest from Weiss Research. I'll be back after the opening bell with all the market reaction.